you said your first experience was in indie games, but then your first was the
Van
first
Richten's
Dungeons and
Guide.
Dragons was in this one right here, Van Richten's
Yeah,
Guide to Ravenloft.
that's correct. The first official Dungeons and Dragons book I wrote for was Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, which came out last year.
Then how did the culture of India, your experience, whatever this inform? Is it Kalakiri?
Kalikari, that's right.
Kalakari.
And then Naranjan is also a smaller domain that I wrote for that.
So how does that inform those chapters? And what brought you to write those chapters?
I think what I really focused on with those are cultural elements and communal elements that permeate the way of thinking of hierarchy and structure and leadership. There are elements that from my own heritage, South India. So I think often in the media in the United States, we get more of North India. North India has just been more popular in movies and in TV shows. I think you have more North Indian actors. So when you see portrayals of India, often you're seeing portrayals of India from only a portion of India. And I wanted to draw from a few different sources. I did draw from a time period called the Delhi Sultanate, and that influenced very heavily Ramya. And she's based off a historical character, an individual, and the family dynamics in the battles, and a lot of Indian stories really do rotate around the family and the struggles of a family, and that's at its basic level, it's the struggles of a family, and then there's also hierarchical issues of like who is in charge and how power is given or taken, or the structures of society, and that really influenced a lot of my thinking around Kalakari. It's a domain of dread, so it had to go, I had to go dark, and I had to go, evil. But I was like, this is I'm the first Indian writer writing Indian material for D&D, and I was very worried about just going pure evil and then making a stereotype of like Indians as like, the evil other, the dark race over there that kind of goes off and does things. So I try to give some nuances to some of the characters, and hopefully I succeeded, and hopefully the society that I created with them are a little bit more complex and structured.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and all of that jazz. It really helps a lot. But also, please check out The Cultists, the web series on this channel about modern-day D&D playing Lovecraftian cultists who just want to worship Cthulhu in a world full of people who just don't understand. Season 1 is on the channel now. But also, please check out my YouTube channel. I have over 150 videos on tabletop games and the fantasy genre. If you've enjoyed this video, you might enjoy many of them as well. I look forward to seeing you for them and many more videos to come.